Thanks, Russo. Thanks for the lurk, dude. Seems a bit dark. I've got a light on and the window curtains open. Right, we'll wait for some people to come in and I'll explain what the hell's going on. Because this is a different save. Alright, we're using the rice, we're using the MA, we're using the tea. Soy we're going to change to hemp. So we can make hats. Tobias, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is actually a different save, but I want to check, see if we can use it. So it's 30 and a minute. So I've done double the amount there. And these are 30, so we need 2 of these as well. These don't get affected by monsoons. I hope everybody's had a good day. I've had another good day today. All's good in the hood. Apparently I can't spell. So yes, the plan is upgrade these and then hopefully it's going to free up some stuff because I don't have High Life DLC activated. Let's check everything. Everything's cushy mushy. Trading for these. Fountain pen nibs. We're only making half the amount that we need, but we're well over on these fountain pens. Making less than 1 ton of mushroom a minute. But again, it's enough to make the cheese that we need. Where the fuck are we making milk? Okay, you can make milk from powered pastures in the old world. I didn't know that. I thought it was only in the new world. Interesting. Yeah, I'm hoping, I haven't got High Life DLC, but I'm hoping this gives us a way to upgrade these. Once we upgrade these over here. It's just unlocked all this shit. New stuff. Industrial stuff. It doesn't. That's a damn shame. Do we know if there's a mod to add DLCs once a game's started? Because once... Ah, fucking hell, I didn't want to do that. I wonder if there's a mod to enable us to add High Life once the game's started and then it gets put in. We will find out. There must be. fucking shame, isn't it? I really wanted to play that DLC on that save. This is the one we were doing yesterday. This is the one we were playing on Monday, sorry. The problem is I think there's another tier of these, whatever the fuck they're called, but you need High Life to upgrade them into skyscraper versions. We'll find out. Okay, we can trade for tea anyway. So, what's going on here? We need to trade for a lot of cotton to get these unlocked. Okay. Let's use something else. We have no cotton fabric in store, so that should be enough to do that. We need 1500, we're trading for 1600. These just need more contracts. 31 need to trade for pocket watches. Okay. We can use gramophones. We can use steam engines. To trade for pocket watches. $1,600. That'll be 1200. Tea's not showing. We need to import chocolate. That's 1,000. We now need 800 more. Close. T's unlocked now. What is the need for tea? One, yeah. 50 is more than enough. Bowler hats. They need them as well. We'll trade for them. And then all we're going to do is make these silk vests. Which we should be making. Silk, cotton, and pigments. Silk, we're good. Cotton fabric, we're good. So we literally just need pigments, which we can make in the New World on Manola. Need some aluminium first. What are aluminium profiles used for? Where are they going? We're making a load here. Fans? Not making fans. We're making sewing machines. This bauxite runs at 10. This is 1 minute 30. Holy. Coal. That'll be fur coats done. Let's need more cement. Surely cement's full. No, it's not. Can we not trade for bomb bins then? I thought we could. Yeah, we can. Yeah, pigments. We were waiting for some aluminium, weren't we? So we can build a pigment mine. We only have one on here. We can't change resources. Sewing, we have 774 sewing machines on the island, so let's pause. Pause you. That means we're making 4 tons a minute now, so 10 minutes we can come back, sort it out. And then we can start making these. Where's this silk being delivered? Yes. We need to get an airship hangar up and running in the new world. That is something we need to do pretty quickly. Eight tons of milk from that's pretty crazy. When the dam turns on, we'll get more because we've got these beef here. And saltpeter. Right, we need to build a hospital. We were making bricks somewhere, weren't we? Yeah, here. So let's collect 150 of them. Okay, right. Finally, these take a minute. Let's do 2. These are 30 seconds, so one of these. We'll do both of them. These are a minute, so we need 2. Christotep, welcome. We're just messing around at the minute. We are doing the DLC, but we're trying to build up the save at the same time. So that should be way more cows than what we need. It's weird. They get a boost. They get a boost from irrigation. Gotcha. So we only need 2 of them. Interesting. Can't change fertilities over here because we don't have the doodad up and running yet. We don't even need the ceramics, to be honest. We can do it just by upgrading what we got here. Again, it's not even worth giving them fish stew. It's just give some tea maybe to keep them happy, but they're happy anyway. So now we're making pigments. It's only a small amount, but it is something. Can build two actually. And electrify it. Demand is out. We're producing 9 tons of minerals. Saltpeter. Okay. Oh, so these are full, but the powered pastures still keep making the saltpeter. That's cool, isn't it? Chrisitep, thanks, dude. You're on a 3-stream streak. Awesome. That's what I like. Loyal. Well, we need to finish this airship hangar really because boats interregional boats is crap. Somebody remind me to come and check on that in a minute. Right, what's going on here? Just these. Which is the aforementioned pigments. Let's just load this old clipper up with some. Send him back to Crown Falls. Right, let's go and get some items for these. These can also have the champagne item, cigar, and a Garrick, just to make them happy. Just changed my money from 18,000 to 38 just by upgrading a little bit. So, can we upgrade one of these? Yes, we can. Okay, so now it's a magnate skyscraper. Now we need these tabulators and cars, which we still can't make yet. Can be produced in the old world. Department store. Chewing gum. Do we trade for these cars? Or do we buy them? Here we go. Tabulators. Cars. Wow, you're going to need a lot. Yeah, the mod is awesome, mate. We'll have a look at the region. Crazy. This is the second tier. It's so intertwined with all of the other regions. It's crazy. Some of these items we're importing a lot of stuff over here already. We're importing flour. Something over here needs strings that you can only make in the old world, but it requires stuff from here. So you have to send stuff from here to the old world to make the strings, and then it comes back. We have to send peppercorns and caviar to the old world. Tea, sugar canes being used over here. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's really good. It looks awesome as well. We finished a wonder. So this gives a 50% productivity buff to everything. Soy farm, duck farm and beekeeper. Residents with kotos or a mission fulfilled us provided with violins and duburo. What's it? Such a small area for these gardens. It's like they're wanting you. It's for beauty building, really. I think it's designed for beauty building, but they are intertwined very well with all the different regions. Does the range of this increase with... It does. So if we made a big garden, like down here, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. I mean, we could try and design something nice, I suppose. Not really my thing, but it's kind of like the beach. This is making all of these happy. It brings quite a lot of coins as well. Look, I'm a beauty builder. What you don't like is you install all dependencies mods for New Horizons main mod. One of them breaks some main game items. Which main game items does it break, mate? I haven't noticed anything yet. What about Chef Michael? Really? That's not broke it. Surely it's changed it. Maybe I didn't install what? I did. I clicked the whatever it's when it asked me. Jack, thank you, sir. Prime time, 7 months. Thanks, dude. Enjoy the beer money. I might have a beer, actually. It's nearly Friday, isn't it? Thank you, Icarus. Anytime you want to play some PUBG, let me know. Not tonight, but... Thank you, sir. Chef Michael. I would imagine that's by design, though, right? They changed it on purpose. That's even better. That would make Chef Michael even better because canned food, you get tortillas back from Ms. Amelia. So it's free. You wouldn't need any pigs. Once you get it going, I'll show you what I mean when we find him. Let's have a look. Cannery. Mrs. Mason, she gives tortillas back. Use flour instead of iron. So you could make canned fruit just from flour. That's crazy. Chef Michael here still says processes pigs for me, so that must be a bug for you then. That's unfortunate. Close to Friday. Yeah, let's have a beer. But yeah, if that is the case for you, I wouldn't be upset. I would utilise it. You can make canned food just from flour, nothing else, because you're getting the tortillas back for free. What's the rate? Is it a 1-to-1 on the tortillas? Oh, it's every third cycle. Yeah. Maybe it's not so brilliant after all, but I mean, what else are you going to use the tortillas for? I sent a ship down here about 1 million years ago so we could build this. It's in my bedroom, clickbait. You see my bed, look. Mike! How are me? I'm good, man. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Right, let's drop some of these off here and then we'll go back and get some stone and then bring that back. And then we can build a hospital because struggling with illness, even though they're super happy. What am I up to? This is that New Horizons DLC. The new Asian DLC. Yeah, it's upstairs. Click. Official release, yeah, a couple of days ago. On the 5th, I think. It's really good. There's monsoon seasons where your crops don't grow. You have to take that into account. It's intertwined with all of the other DLCs. Plus, it gives you an extra tier over here called the Magnates. They need a load of crazy stuff like cheese and tea and silk vests and certain things you get by these fucking things. Where are they? These cost money and artisans to run, apparently. I didn't realise they cost artisans, actually. Yeah, I'm away tomorrow night, clickbait. We can do it Friday night if you're about. Magnates are now a thing. Yeah, well, are they from a different DLC, are they? Are they from a different mod? Frost Warden, welcome. Yeah, it's really good, Mike. It's super easy to install. What can I say? It's a whole fucking region. You can turn them into skyscrapers as well, look, and then they need the usual shenanigans. Let's have a look at this drugstore in case there's department store in case there's new stuff in this. Toaster, vacuum, crockery, refrigerator, briefcase. They're all the same, right? Yeah. They're all normal. Can we squeeze them in there? Magnets are part of official release. It's not an official DLC, it's a mod. But it's one that the Anno devs have been doing a showcase on and yeah, highlighting, if you like. Yeah, so go in your mod browser, search for New Horizons DLC and then I mean, toasters is the one I always go with because it's just fucking easy. It's steel, filaments and zinc. filaments. We need to make more zinc. We need to make more steel. We need to make more. Oof. Right, let's go get some items because we can cluster our brick factories and our steel works. Yeah, I bet you haven't. You must have been away from Anno. Steel beams are given back by... Who gives them back? Someone does. Isn't there one that affects a brickworks? Brick factory. This dude. Steel beams. Let's go and get him. Watching it on Twitch sometimes, yeah. I don't really watch anybody on Twitch anymore play Anno because nobody plays it. Apart from me. And I've only just come back. All brick factories and concrete factory. I mean, that's what we're looking for. Brick factories. All brick factories and concrete factory. This dude gives electricity. So he's probably the best. So it'll be him, the steel bloke, and then this thing. Okay, I didn't even pay any attention to what he looks like. Ah, yeah. Here's the purple one, right. Bingo. Isn't there a legendary that affects brick factories? Yeah, he gives wood veneers. Okay, we want him. Him and the chap that gives steel beams then. The oil one. That's the steel beam guy. Time to get back on Anno then, Mike. Everybody's playing this. Oh well, anybody who's still playing Anno while we wait for 117. I've got a feeling he's stored somewhere else. Brick factories. Brick factory. Kahina. Knew it. Ah, we won an airship, didn't we? So we can deliver these. Is this done now? Final phase. Got no sales and storage, so can we make sales over here? Yeah. Pay chatter. Hello Fox, how are you doing? How far are you in the game now? Well, I wasted a load of time playing New Horizons on a different DLC. On a different save. Because it was more established and we had the Research Institute and we had everything we needed to progress the game quicker. But I found out that I didn't have High Life DLC activated. So I couldn't convert them into skyscrapers. But it doesn't appear like the skyscrapers are bringing anything else in that's not already normal. I mean, look, department store and chewing gum. I would like to give them department store and chewing gum so we can find out if when we upgrade them they bring in other things, because if they do then it's not really worth it. And then we can focus on the task at hand. So let's go and make some chewing gum. Chewing gum needs caoutchouc, sugar, which we're all making here, cinnamon. So it's 30 seconds without electricity. These are all 30 seconds. Yeah, no, I had to go back to the other one. This is the one we were playing yesterday. I'll save this. I'll show you the save I did want to play it on. I wanted to play on this save. This is a save that I started a few months back. I was going to do, I can't even remember what I was going to do with it, but it's quite well established. We've got a research institute. We've got a whole island full of scholars. We've got really good money. It was just a real good base for us to focus on stuff straight away, but I didn't have High Life DLC activated. But we still may be able to go back to this. So yeah, as you can see, all the town halls are done on Crown Falls. We've got Research Institute up and running. Everything's researched. We've got a full Scholar Island. The New World. All the quest lines are done. Everything's up and running. We're running free football competitions, and you know what I mean? Everything's done. We've got one Arctic gas plateau done. We've got Mbessa up to as far as it needs to be to finish the quest line. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you can buy Blue Sky's delivery guy. No, because he's not going to be in the game because I haven't got the DLC activated. That's not a very long save. Didn't take me long to get that far. Pay chatter, how long have you been on? How long have you been around? Did you ever see my 21 million save? Did you ever see that running? Oh, so you still here? You're quite new as well, aren't you? Are you still quite new? Yeah, I didn't play for a while at all. This is my big save. This is my big one. This is the... Yeah, this is my biggest save. I planned for 21... I told people I was planning for 20, but I was secretly planning for 21 million. The whole save was designed specifically to hit 21 million. $21 million. Oh, you've only been here for that? Shit. Well, prepare to have your mind blown. If it doesn't crash. It crashed. Does anybody else have a problem connecting Ubisoft Connect? Like, I can't save my games in the cloud. It's weird. I'm not saving to the cloud. Yeah, I haven't streamed for like a couple of months, really. I did some... I streamed some Factorio stuff. New Horizons need to be off. This should load. Please don't crash. Shit, where's my phone? I have to find my phone. Here we go. This is Crown Falls. I like looking back at this every now and again. $2.4 million just on Crown Falls. Oof. $21 global. Stable. Not much to see in the old world or new. Not much to see in the old world. It's all the same. Just skyscrapers. This is the boring bit. This is the fun bit. Trade unions. Clipped mezcal in amongst population. Celluloid. Clipped. Affected by 2 trade unions. Citrus. Clipped. Motors. Clipped. More motors. Clipped. Ice cream. More citrus. Some cotton. Ice cream. What are you missing? Citrus. Some trade routes in here. Only a few, like. This is what it takes to supply one island in the old world. This is how many trade routes. This save. 764 hours game time. $383 real hours. So what's that? It's a lot. 383 hours. This is Manola. Aluminium. Cable. Some other stuff. What else have we got? Nothing very exciting over here. The Arctic is all just making bare furs and furs. That's what the whole Arctic is dedicated to. Even the plateaus. Now, Ambessa is all Sangha. The whole of Ambessa is pretty much Sangha farms. To make cotton, because we've got some clipped stuff in there. It's making dung, herbs, milk, and yeah, dung, herbs and milk are the main things. This is making herbs, milk, hibiscus. These are perfect islands. Literally. Pretty damn near perfect. Some of the Germans have like 700-800 hours on a save for their record runs. I'll just get mine done. 350 hours for a save this big is pretty fucking quick. I don't know anybody that could do it that quick, to be honest. No stamps, no. You can't stamp islands like this because they're all so unique. Everything is super unique with the clipping points and trying to fit the houses in amongst beneath. There's no There's no like no way you could really stamp it. I'm not making any biscuits or cognac. Although I thought I was. Are there biscuits being made over here? This is my favourite save, full supply. This one is virtually done. This is a full supply with no Docklands trading. This one I really needed to finish. I just needed to sort out the trade routes. This is more impressive. Because this is just done without abusing Docklands. Everything is made traditional way. No stamps again. So we're making everything. Everything the people need for full supply. So everything. Including jewels and gramophones and everything they need for happiness and lifestyle is being manufactured the traditional way. This is the last island I needed to build up. Crown Falls looks pretty similar. This is at 11 million without mail. This is going to be about 16 million when I finish the mail off. This has got clip light bulbs, which I forgot about. There's a lot of light bulb factories. Biscuits, shampoo, lacquer, typewriters, brass. Every island is utilised to get the most out of it. How much wood do you think we're making on this island? Who wants to have a guess? How many tons a minute? From a small island. Whoever gets the closest gets a prize of nothing. 600. Do I hear a raise on 600? Or less than 600? What do you think? 300? $1,031 tons. 1,100, Mike. Did you remember? $1,100 tons of wood from a little island. And the power is Bronze Age. The main reason is this, Mambo Woodlands. Increases forest density by 10%, yeah? So you get an extra forest density. And then we're using 4 forest density items in trade unions. The palace is a palace policy, Department of Labour, and 1 extra trade union slot. So we can have literally these stacked right on top of each other with virtually no grass, and they work. We can fit more in it. It doesn't really... I could theoretically fit more on here and still have the space. They need about one tile of field to reach maximum productivity. Yeah, crazy. Here's another little one. It's making 760. The little islands are the best on this save. This is super productive. This is making 250 tons of steel. 250 tons of steel from a small island. This, dedicated farmer island. This is using the palace policy. One trade union slot. I've got clipped resin in amongst the grain. This island is making 100 tons of grain and 88 tons of resin. 6 tons of fucking boots. A ton of tailored suits, among other things. This is cognac, cherry wood, firs, slammed right on top of each other. Oh no. First slam right on top of each other and still working. Also making jam. What's this one? That's just pop. That's pop. This is pretty damn crazy. What am I doing with this damn much wood? You want to see my global need for stuff? I need 3,839 tons of wood. $3,890 tons of wood. This is filaments, flour, some pigs, grain, canned food. We need wood for things like spectacles. We're making a lot of spectacles. And these all need wood because of Gerhard Fuchs. So Crown Falls alone needs 1,786 tons of wood. Soap is made from wood. Glass, soap. So this Crown Falls is near on perfect, I would say. It's a freaking masterpiece. Every island has its own. This was just perfection. We've got full island coverage of restaurants, bars and cafes because of the reductions that they bring. We've got 30% reduction in mezcal from this. 15% reduction in coffee, ice cream and chocolate. 65% reduction in ice cream. Another 35% reduction in mezcal. So having full island coverage of bar, restaurant and cafe on every island gives us massive, massive reductions. It was all planned from the start. We need exactly 10 hotels to generate enough population to supply the bar, restaurant and cafe with workers. So yeah, this is the same for every island. That's full coverage. Freaking awesome. Love it. This is the most fun I've ever had with an anno save. The New World is even better. The New World is just a freaking masterpiece again, to be honest. I should do a overview of this save even though I haven't finished it. I should really let people see what's going on. It's islands like this. This is predominantly a coffee island, but if we have a look to see what this is making, it's absolutely ridiculous. 177 tons of beef, 100 tons of oil, 1,132 tons of coffee. It's making 88 tons of citrus. It's making grapes, tobacco, 212 tons of chocolate, 19 tons of ethanol, along with other stuff, 28 tons of bauxite, 250 tons of herbs. It's just freaking crazy. This is missing camphor wax, but it's not because it just got delivered. These are all clipped, fully clipped islands. This medium island is making stacks and stacks of stuff. 52 tons of rum, 100 tons of oil, 350 tons of caoutchouc, 80 tons of citrus, 80 tons of sugar, 154 tons of orchids, 157 tons of mezcal. That's only one coffee island. I've got a second coffee island here. This one's making even more. This one makes 738, so not total. All in all, let's go down and I'll show you what we're actually producing and what we need. Producing 2,258 tons of coal, 6,000 tons of iron. 6,000 tons of iron. 1,248 tons of soap. 1,600 tons of glass. 541 beef. 1,397. Oh, I didn't show you the sewing machines. They're in the old world. We'll go to the old world. There's some cool islands there. Making 600 tons of rum. Yeah, so much stuff. 1,235 tons of furs. These are all in the old world. 3,000 tons of oil. 720 tons of spectacles. 2,500 tons of rubber. 2,000 tons of push bikes. 2,176 tons of coffee. Some of this is coming from the chocolate island as well, wherever that is. Choc. Because we're using the item that makes coffee from chocolate and chocolate from coffee. So this island is making 1,514 tons of chocolate. It's telling me it's not making any coffee, but it is. And then maybe it isn't. Anyway, yeah, pretty damn. This island was specifically designed to supply all of the bars, restaurants, and cafes with what they need. So this one island in the New World is supplying everything all of the bars, restaurants, and cafes across the whole save need. They needed a lot of different things. It's potatoes. We needed grain. We needed beef. We needed sugar cane. We needed some coffee. We needed some other stuff. Sugar. Fish oil. It's also making 182 tons of fertilizer, which is for the whole save. 203 tons of herbs. 100 tons of milk. 120 tons of orchids. You get the idea. So all of the bars, restaurants, and cafes. This delivers to every single island in the world. For the bars, restaurants, and cafes. Motors. Cigars. This is the only island where there was space on it. Yeah, so the old world. There's some bonkers islands over here. Check this out. This was stress tested for about 3/4 of an hour. It runs absolutely flat out perfect at 1,836 push bikes a minute. The only reason it stalls is when the storage maxes out. Storage is full at 4,150. I can run this save at faster speed, almost. What else have we got? This island. Sewing machines. Bruno, Cutting Edge, Dario, and the Bell. 1,220 tons of sewing machines. This is what the bar, restaurants, and cafes needed from the old world. again, these are pretty damn perfect. There's like virtually no tiles free where you could fit anything at all. Pretty bonkers. Oh yeah, here's the fur coats. Wool. $1,228 fur coats. The small islands over here are pretty crazy as well. This is making jewellery. Enough jewellery for the whole save. 533 tons of jewellery on a small island. This is making steel. Can't even see where my small islands are. This is predominantly wool. 422 tons of wool and 150 tons of glass. There was a time where you could drag the fields away from the actual wool thing, so this utilised that bug. This is just another little island making some iron and some wood. Yeah, pretty sick. This is by far my best save, I think. This is loads better than my 21mm save. It's more impressive. The logistics needed to keep this running is absolutely crazy. Got 33 different trade routes for one island. And some of these have... Well, let's have a look, see how many ships we got. Finance, administration. All islands. I've got 7,508 production buildings in this save. It's ridiculous. 2,500 harbour buildings. 1,000 warehouses. 1,884 trade ships. Anyway, that's enough for me showing off. Let's see, what's the potential there? That's an extra... let's say 2 million. That's an extra 1.5 for mail. That's an extra 1 million for the engineers, an extra 2.5 for the investors. So 3.5. 300,000. We're about 4 million more on top of this. I was planning for 16 million, so yeah, we're not too far off. Right, anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make a plan for that New Horizons save. See what I think we can do with it, whether it's worth wasting any time on it or not, I don't know. I did enjoy getting to where I did, but is it worth incorporating it into a max pop save? I don't know, but we won't have enough time to do another full save until 117 comes out anyway. So I may well just do a few more anno streams where I'm just building that save up if people want to watch me just play. Apart from that, I'm going to get off. Short stream tonight. It's only 1 hour 42. Thanks ever so much, everybody. If you're still here. Thanks, Mike, Frost Warden, Pay Chatter, Icarus. If you're still here, thanks for the sub again, dude. Chris Atep, Russo. If you're still here lurking, thanks ever so much. I'm going to jump off, stretch out, watch some on telly for a bit. Okay, guys. Thank you. See you again. Not tomorrow, Frost Warden. It'll be for probably Saturday. I'm out tomorrow and I've got the kids on Friday. So yeah, probably Saturday. Okay, thanks everyone. See ya. Thanks a lot.